From the Watergate building in Washington, this is Hotline TV. Now here are Hotline editors Amy Walter and John Mercurio.
Welcome to Hotline TV, everybody. I'm John Mercurio.
And I'm Tim Sahd.
The Democrats will be in Vegas today for the CNN debate. Who will Lady Luck choose as her favorite candidate? We'll have to wait and see until tonight, but in the meantime, we thought it might be fun to guess on the odds of things that could happen this evening. All right, Tim, what are the odds? We'll start right now.
All right.
These are the odds game. Welcome to the show, by the way.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for joining us.
Thank
I've got my sort of like my Vegas outfit on, my sort of,
It's
black
a high roller
shirt.
look.
Yeah, it's sort of like this is what I would wear if I was like a 75-year-old leisure
World.
Leisure World man who was just going to Vegas. Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, Tim, what are the odds do we think that Hillary Clinton, after all this preparation and after sort of secluding herself over the past couple of days to prepare for this debate, stakes are high, she's only got 48 days left in this campaign before Iowa. What are the odds that she again comes out with a less than stellar debate performance?
Less than stellar, I say 50%.
Well, that's the easy pick.
Actually, I'll go lower. I'll say that she comes less than stellar. I'd say a 0% chance, because I don't think Hillary screws up twice. I don't think it's possible at all.
I think you're sort of right. I think it actually has less to do with her, though, than we think. I think she is once again going to have a group of men who are basically going to be doing everything they can to trip her up. But they, again, Edwards more than any of them, sort of has to be careful, sort of modulate their behavior, because there is very real possibility of sort of overstepping their attacks. She is a woman, and whether or not she chooses to play the gender card, I think the way that it'll be perceived is through that filter.
The Rick Lazio effect.
Indeed.
So
I'm going to give it, the odds that she messes up are about 25%.
25%?
Yes.
All right, so we're in the same range.
Yeah, sure.
So, John, what are the odds that Obama will get beyond his subtle hardball and play some real hardball for a change?
I think you've seen over the past week, you saw him in the Meet the Press interview on Sunday, and you've seen him on the trail this week, sort of dropping hints that, look, the strategy that we have been employing, that his campaign has been pursuing, has not worked, and there haven't been the results that they wanted, and they're going to try something new. He was actually just saying that yesterday. Look, if something's not working, he was talking about politics in general and his desire to sort of move beyond partisan politics, but he was saying if something's not working, you're not getting the results you want, you try something new. And I think that those comments really spoke volumes about his campaign strategy. I think you're going to see a lot more from him tonight. I do.
So the odds?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give it a 75% odds.
75%? I agree with you. I think he saw that what a little bit of attacking Hillary will do in the last debate. Got a lot of press, a lot of play, and I think he's going to keep on that road.
And the polls out this week showed, especially in states like Iowa, where previously it was believed that you couldn't attack someone, you couldn't go negative. Polls this week show that something like 75%, I think, of the people polled believe that the attacks so far on Hillary have been legitimate, have been fair, and that she deserves to be criticized for her record. So I think Obama realizes now that the environment is ripe for that kind of thing.
Picking.
All right, so Tim, what odds do you have on the possibility that Dennis Kucinich leaves the debate, leaves the podium, leaves the cameras, and goes out to the Nevada desert to talk to his little green friends?
Mike Gravel? I would say 25%.
I'm going to, you're reading my mind.
Really? We should play the odds.
As you often do. Yes, I'm going to give it a 25%. 25, I know we can't go into this, but I would almost put it at, a 35 or a 40% chance.
That's, we're not supposed to do that.
I understand.
25.
There are rules. All right.
So, John, what do you have on odds that Chris Dodd will make a reference to his hair?
More than likely, so I'm putting it up towards 75%.
75%?
75% chance he makes a reference to his hair. Or not that he necessarily makes a reference to his hair, but that, as you've mentioned, he uses the word
here. Well, he'll use it 3 times in a sentence.
Okay.
I think.
So what would be an example?
Well, he'll say what we have to do here is to stop this betting here. You'll notice it. You'll notice it. Just notice it.
With a sort of New England twang. Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Much in the same way that you would hear John Edwards and Barack Obama have the same sort of verbal tick. You'll notice, I'm pretty sure you'll hear it again tonight. And the word "and" for some reason takes about a minute and a half for them to say. So what do you think the odds are? Which is more likely, that Chris Dodd uses the word "here" more times than John Edwards uses the word "and"?
Oh, I think it's straight down the middle.
Okay.
I mean, those are even odds to me.
I think you're right.
Is that all right?
That's where we are, I
All
think.
right.
But that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us on Hotline TV.
See you next time.